So we were in Preston again this morning. Had to wait for the rain to stop. So when we are ready, we are going to be doing route number 9. So I'm going to do all my observations. Is it safe? There is a car there with someone in it, so I'm going to indicate. And then away we go. And when we get to the T-junction, we are going to be turning right. Okay. So we can see in 50 yards the giveaway sign. So we're going to check our centre right door mirror, indicate right, position on the road for turning right. It's quite close on that left-hand side, so I am going to stop. Would I walk across? Yes, I would. And then, as ever, when we get into the new road, we're going to be checking our centre mirror for speed and distance of cars behind, and right door mirror for anyone overtaking us. The hazard lines are fairly long and close together, so it's telling us really not to overtake because it's quite hazardous. We have got the chevron at the end of the road there, telling us it's going to be a bad bend to the right. So I'm going to check my centre mirror because I'm going to obviously change my speed, so I'm going to be slowing down. Okay, a little bit of brake. I am going to go into second gear on the approach. Round we go. And when we get to the T-junction, we are going to be turning left. So we're going to check our centre mirror, left door mirror, go past this junction here, signal left. And then, would I walk across this road? Yes, I would. And then what I'm going to do when I get to the roundabout is a left first exit. So I'm going to check my centre left door mirror, indicate left. And then round we come. And then at the traffic lights, we're going to be turning right. So I want to check my centre and right door mirror, indicate right. Position on the road for turning right. Now from when I've done other test routes here, we could be here for quite a long time now, because they do take quite a while to get through. Hopefully the rain will stay off, so I can get at least one of the test routes done. Okay, so now then, can you see there's an emergency vehicle coming through? So this lot should be making way for them. Well done, everybody. And then looking ahead, obviously we've got we're not going that way, but I mean through using our theory, have a guess what those signs mean over there. That's it. 30 mile an hour speed limit with an amber background. That means it's an accident hotspot. And what does a red circle with the red cross and the blue background mean? Do we all know? Answers on a postcard. That's it, no stopping. But if you look underneath, it says end. So it's the end of the no stopping zone. Okay, here we go. And then when we get round the corner, we can see change of speed, goes to a 40. So I'm going to check my centre mirror for speed and distance and right door mirror for anyone overtaking us. We are on a bit of a dual carriageway. Dual carriageway is because it's got a central reservation look, but it is a 40 mile an hour speed limit. Hazard lines are quite short, so there's no apparent danger here. I am going to be checking centre mirror to see the speed and the distance behind, because if I'm looking ahead on my sat nav, it looks like we will be turning right at some stage down this road, so I will need to at least at some stage get into. Now we can see the change of speed, look, goes to a 30. Now I'm going to get into the right hand lane, even though I don't know the area. It looks like we will be turning right soon, and I'd rather be in there, because obviously what this set of traffic lights is going to do is going to bunch everyone up, so I don't want to be trying to cut into people's traffic. Maybe should have gone after the in fact I'm going to go round, yeah. No, ideally what we should have done, stayed in the left hand lane until we gone past all that lot. So we will be turning right at this set of traffic lights. So we can see the two arrows, you can see. We'll choose the left-hand side of the turning right a little bit. Shock of all shocks, we got more set of traffic lights in Preston. And because I'm going to be stopped for more than 7 seconds, I'm going to put my handbrake on. And then we're going to wait for these traffic lights to change. It looks like we're going to be going over a river here, which could be nice. So lights are changing right now. So changing my speed, so check all my mirrors. And then away we go. And when we get into the new road, I'm going to check my centre and right door mirrors. It looks like again we're going to be turning right at some stage. We've got a box junction here, so make sure the exit is clear. I am going to get into the right hand lane because we are going to be turning right in a second. And a little bit of rain, hopefully not too much, but if it does get a bit much, we're going to have to stop. Another set of traffic lights. And then a box junction, but obviously we can see quite clearly that our exit is going to be clear. And then that set of traffic lights have changed, gone to green, so we'll be all right to get through here. And then looks like we're going to be turning. Is this a roundabout? I don't think it's a roundabout. Bit of a pothole there, bless them. Okay, so tyres and tarmac, so we can see the tyres of the car in front and tarmac underneath, so if the car was to break down we could easily get past it. And it looks like we're going to be going onto that dual carriageway, I'm guessing, from what I can see. But we are going to have to keep an eye out for the rain, because that camera on the top of the car, we don't want that getting wet and getting ruined. So through this set of traffic lights and turn right here. Now it's on green arrow, so we should be able to just nip straight through. We're not going to go onto the hatch markings, and we get into the new road. Check my centre mirror for speed and distance and right door mirror for anyone overtaking. It looks like we're going to be going on to the dual carriageway. Oh, we've got a white solid line here, so we're going to be staying on this side. Now it turns into hazard lines, so we can overtake if needs be. Still a 40 miles per hour though, so you've got to be mindful of that, because I'm guessing it could be quite easy to speed here. I think we're going to be coming off and going around that loop. Yeah. Is the set of traffic lights in 300 yards time. We have got an amber background, so there's been accidents around here as well. We are coming off here, and then it looks like we're going to be looping all the way around, so I'm going to go into third because we got some chevrons here, so I'm guessing it is quite a tight bend. We aren't going to go into the hatch markings. And then we're just going to have a quick scan, because it looks like that traffic there is going to join us. So there's a giveaway line, but there's nothing there, so I'm fine. And then round we go, and then we're going to be turning left at this set of traffic lights here. So check my centre left, indicate left. Now it is on red, so I'm going to stop and wait until we go under the bridge. First in a set of traffic lights, so I'm going to put my handbrake on. Now there's no cars anywhere now, so I am going to put my car into first gear, get my bike just so when it does go, I can go straight away. Still checking, is there any emergency services around? No, there isn't. It looks like we're going to be taking the next road on the right. Could it be a set of traffic lights? I don't know. I don't think it is, actually. Shock. So I'm going to check my centre right door mirror, indicate right, position on the road for turning right just by these white hazard lines. And then what we're going to do is decide, would I walk across after this black car? No, I wouldn't. And then after the white car, the second white car, well, it's turning anyway, but we should be fine. And then what we're going to do when we get into the new road, have a look. You can see there's a change of speed. Yep, 20 miles per hour. So we're not obviously going to be going over that. A bit of a brow of a hill, can't see what's over the hill. There might be someone parked on the left. Now we are doing 20 now, so no faster than this. I'm guessing this could get a lot of people here. Next to the car in front, they were going over 20 because that red the numbers were in red, telling us we're getting too fast. We got a crossroads here. We are the major road, but still have a look. Oh, stop sign there. Dun, 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 dun. And then we got a warning sign here telling us there's another crossroads. So I'm going to have a scan to the left and to the right. Have a look. Now there is a van parked here, so I'm going to check my centre right door mirror as I come past, and then as I go back in, centre left, and then oh no, it's raining and it's starting to throw it down, so I'm going to have to stop, I think. So I will be bearing round to the left because there's no, but I am going to be more. Oh, there is a giveaway line. It's very, very faint. And then go round. I'm going to stick with it just for a second. That seems to have got a bit easier, the rain, so might try. It's only got 16 minutes left on this test route, so I'm going to check my centre left door mirror, come round, and then through this set of crossroads. That's it. Have a look. Yeah, we're on the wrong side of the road now, so we just got to be mindful of a car coming this way. So we're looking for passing points where we can come back in, and we are going to be taking a left at the end of this road. So I'm going to check my centre left, indicate left, and then it's quite close, so it looks like I'm going to have to stop. Have a look. Would I walk across? Yes, I would. And when we get into the new road, I'm going to check my centre mirror for speed and distance and right door mirror for anything overtaking, and then we get to the set of traffic lights. It looks like we're going to be turning right. So I'm going to check my centre right, indicate right. Now there is a little filter lane for us to go into. Can you see it on the floor? Now I'm not mindful, I'm not going to go into the filter lane going left, so this grey car can get through. And then when we get into the new road, we are going to be checking our centre right door mirror. Did you see the change of speed? That's it, yeah, 30 mile an hour speed limit on this road. Now I am scanning ahead. We have got quite a few pedestrians about. We've got a zebra crossing. No one's at the zebra crossing, so there won't be any danger there. And then we got a car parked on the left hand side. So I'm going to check my centre right, and then out we come, and then as soon as I've gone past it, centre left. Okay, and then we got a couple of people walking. Make sure they're not looking as though they're going to be crossing the roads. We've got a car parked on the right hand side. Cars are coming the other way, but I think we're going to get to the meeting situation way before that grey looking van, so no problems there. Now we have got a warning sign, so it's a staggered crossroads with reduce speed now. So I'm just checking my mirrors, see what's behind me, but there isn't, so there isn't no dangers from behind. And then I'm going to have a look. Yeah, there it is. And we have got a school, but being a Sunday, shouldn't really affect us. Now we are going to be turning right at some stage down the road. So it says 20 mile an hour when school lights are flashing. Obviously it's not school time, so if you're taking your test, say on a Sunday or something, it shouldn't really affect you. And it looks like we're going to be turning right down onto, I'm guessing it's the dual carriageway. So remember, tyres and tarmac here. And then a pause has turned into a wait, so I'm going to apply my handbrake. And then, yeah, it looks like it's going to be a dual carriageway that we're going to go down. So wait for these set of traffic lights to change. There they go. So get our biting point and off we trot. So we're going to be turning right here. So I'm going to check my centre right, indicate right, get into the right hand lane. Again, set of traffic lights. Now we're not going to do what that person's done there and go over the white solid line. We're going to hang up behind the solid line and then wait for the green light to come through for us. Looks like we're going to go in a big circle here and then come back down this road at some stage. So I'm guessing we'll be waiting at set traffic lights a few times now. And there we go. So we're going to go to our pointed turn. I'm guessing the other traffic will come through. So we've got to wait for the green arrow to tell us we can go, or a break in the traffic and we'd be able to walk across. That is what we're looking for now. So which one do you think will come first? Well, I don't know either. I'm going to guess we'll be able to walk across before the green arrow comes on. Ta-da! There we go. And as we get into the new road, we can see there's a van parked on the left, so I'm just going to be mindful of that. Check my centre right door mirror as we go past it, and then centre left as I come back in. And then round we come. Oh, there's one of these booths again. They're quite posh, these booths, supermarkets. I went into one last night. Right, so new road layout. Now, it's not going to mean absolutely anything to me because I've never been down here before in my life. We are going to be coming to a roundabout, it looks like. Now we can see there's the clue. There's a roundabout sign, and we are going to be doing a left first exit. So I'm going to check my centre left, indicate left. Shock of all shocks. We've got another set of traffic lights. And then first in the set of traffic lights, so I'm going to apply my handbrake and then wait for the set of traffic lights to turn back to green. Now those ones have changed, but these ones haven't. Can you see how they've got little deflectors so it doesn't mislead anyone? Because people might think, oh, it's gone to green and going up, and you can see it's red here. That's why they put them little deflectors on it. So let's be patient. Have a look. Are these cars stopping? No, they're not, so ours aren't going to change for a little bit. No, can't see now. Them have changed. When is ours going to change? There's our lights have changed, so we can go now. And then onto the new road. We are going to be turn my indicator off because I didn't bring my steering wheel back enough for it to switch off. And again, we're going to be turning left at this interjunction, going towards King's Fold. So I'm going to check my centre left door mirror. I am going to indicate left, and then I'm going to go into the filter lane 4, turning left. A little bit of brake. Turn the gears. Oh, we can see ours has changed, look, to green. So we're quite lucky there. Still going to have a look just in case there's emergency services. And then we've got this little bike lane here, and then into the new road. Check our centre right door. And we've got a van on the left hand side here, so I'm going to check my centre right. Okay, round we come. Oh, see that big bubble? That was nice. Right, so we're going past the primary school. Nothing to worry about at the moment because it's a Sunday, so that won't be open. And then we got cars parked on the right hand side of this road. So if a car is coming this way, they're going to be on our side. Now we've got a van as well parked. So who has priority here? Dun, 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 dun. No one is the answer. No one should have priority. And then at the end of the road, we are going to be turning left. So I'm going to check my centre left door mirror. Indicate left. And then around. Have a look. Is it safe? Would I walk across? Yes, I certainly would. And then when we get into the new road, we're going to be checking our centre and right door mirror. And I'm guessing we've gone back around in a massive big circle, because I think this is that set of traffic lights that we were waiting at last time. So we got a car parked on the left hand side. So I'm going to check my centre mirror for speed and distance, right door mirror to see if there's anyone overtaking. Off we go. The traffic lights have turned back to red, and we will be going through this first set of traffic lights and turning right at the second set, going, I'm guessing, back down a dual carriageway. And there's a white solid line up, so I'm not going to, oh, it's turned to green, so I can carry on through. We are turning right here, so I'm going to stay in this right hand lane and indicate right and wait for the lights to change. Remember, not going past that white solid line. There we go. And then it's turned to green. And then off we go. And then we can see change of speed. Have a guess what the speed limit is. That's it, 50 miles an hour. Now obviously we're onto the right side. We might as well stay on this right hand lane here. Okay, but what we got to do, we've got to be a little bit more decisive, because it's not giving us as much time to go onto the dual carriageways if we was running down onto the left hand side of the road. Hazard lines look quite short, no danger. Got a bit of a bridge, have a look. Is it safe? Nothing looks as though it's going to be falling off that bridge. And then I'm guessing we're going to be staying in the left hand lane. So we've got a set of traffic lights, 50 mile an hour speed limit, amber backgrounds. What does it mean? That's it, hot spot. And then, do we actually come off this roundabout? It looks a bit weird to me, so I'll see. So I'm staying in the left hand lane because it looks like we're just going to be carrying on. There's a set of traffic lights, a change of speed, going back down to 40. And then obviously remember that tyres and tarmac, if we go less than 10 miles per hour. Check my mirrors as we're starting to accelerate. Hazard lines are quite long, so it's telling us a little bit more of a hazard around this area. And as we go over the brow of the hill, obviously remember we're not going to be going over 40, because even now you could still get confused, because so much might be going on. You might think, oh, it's a dual carriageway, I'm going to do 70 miles an hour. Right, so there's a little repeater sign there telling us it's a 40. And we are going to be bearing round to the left, I'm guessing, so I'm going to be staying in this left hand lane. It's a nice looking church there, and we're going over a big river. I'm going to indicate that, so come round here, that's it. And then I'm guessing we stay here. That's it. Sat-nav wasn't very helpful there. So it was a change. You see the change, 30 miles per hour. Looks a bit tired, this road, doesn't it? Lots of wear and tear. We got a the car park on the right hand side. So let's have a look. Is there anything coming back down? Doesn't look like there's any dangers here. We have got another set of traffic lights. They're on green, but they've been on green for a while, so I'm just going to be mindful. Now when I get to about here, there's no chance I'm going to be stopping because the car beyond would just wallop straight in the backside. And then we're going to make to a roundabout, and we are going to be following the road ahead at the roundabout, and that will be the second exit. Okay, so yeah, go through that set of traffic lights, have a look. Would I jog across? No, I certainly wouldn't. Would I walk across? I think I would. There's our first exit, so there's our point of no return. Check our centre left mirrors, indicate left, and off we come. And then indicator off. Hazard lines are quite long. There was a bit of a marina there. That looks a bit posh, doesn't it? And then round we come. Have a look. Hazard lines are fairly long. And then we've got a little shopping area there. We've got a bus stop here. Obviously no one there. And then what does that warning sign tell us? That's it. It's going to be quite a windy little bit of road now. So I am going to go back down the gear. And then round we come, following that curve round, and it looks like it's going to be bearing round to the right. And then we go in past the marina again. I always get excited when I see marina, because obviously I live in the Midlands, never see water that much. And then we got a big shopping precinct on the right hand side. So what are these cars going to do? I'm guessing we might actually do bay parks in one of them for your test. Okay, so petrol station, and now we've got someone running across the road, but I've just eased off the gas, so it's going to be no issue. And then it looks like we're going to be following the road ahead at the roundabout, first exit. There is a zebra crossing before it, so I'm just scanning. Is there anyone walking on it? No, there isn't. So when we get to the roundabout, follow the road ahead. That's it. No, I'm not going to indicate initially, and now I'm going to indicate to come off the roundabout, and we're going to be taking the first road on the right. So check my centre right mirror to indicate right, get into this little bit of a filter lane, already in second gear, get to our point of turn where the front of our car is in line with the white lines in the new road. Round we come, and then when we get into the new road, we're going to be checking our centre mirror for speed and distance, right door mirror for anyone overtaking us. Now we remember this bad bend from when we came the other way, and then when we get into the new road, we're going to be checking our centre and right door mirror, and off we come. And then as we go, we got this car on the left hand side, but it doesn't look like there's anyone in there. And we will be taking, looks like the second road on the left here, so we're not going to indicate before here. And then we're going to check our centre left door mirror, indicate left into second gear, clutch back up, round we go. Now the test centre is on this road. It's on the right hand side. You can see the white sign, that's the test centre there. So we are going to be finding somewhere to pull up on the left if we can. If not, what we'll do a taxi. Yeah, it looks like actually we can get into this bit here. So we check our centre left door mirror, indicate left, and then we're going to go into this little section here. And that is test route number 9. Obviously at the very start, probably shouldn't have gone into that right hand lane as early as I did, because they were still turning right. So obviously I'm not from this area, and I was assuming things would get busy, but it didn't. But as a test route, wasn't massively challenging. So I'll look forward to, hopefully I can do another one, but it has just started to rain again. And I shall see you on the next video. Cheers now. Bye.